Alright guys, we're gonna see what we can get done because it is obviously down. Trying to see the snow going on. So there's stuff falling down, you know, from the tree limbs and stuff. So that makes it really, really, really hard to do my YouTube channel stuff outside because I really wanted to like cut some cement board, and cement board is pretty toxic. Some of you don't care. I've seen it on like YouTube channels and stuff, so where they don't care that it's toxic, but I care, so because I already have lung issues, so having some more lung issues is a problem for me. So okay. Put this on at least. So I'm kind of mad right now because I thought my wire said 12.2 on it. My wire says 14.2 on it for all the electrical wire that is in this house. I am really pissed off right now because I have to now jump up into the rafters and rewire my whole freaking house where the light switches are, for the light switches that I just did not that long ago, because all of them are on 12.2. And that could be the reason why the shorting is happening in the house. I am really pissed off right now because I don't make stupid mistakes like this. I checked the wire 5 times, I swear, before I ordered the 12.2. The 12.2 cannot be returned at this point in time. I'm going to have to eat that cost on this build. I am not very happy right now at all. So I have 14 gauge wire in my garage also, apparently. The whole house is probably like that. So I was going to order some other stuff recently. It was going to be the same gauge for the bedroom. Well, shouldn't be doing that because it's also wrong. So I am sitting here cussing myself out in my head. How the hell did you do that? How the hell did you do that? What the heck? You are a dummy. You don't make these freaking mistakes. What the hell? So, yes, don't get me wrong, people make mistakes when they do DIY stuff, but now I'm going to have to redo my whole entire light up on the top because it is a 12-2 gauge, not a 14-2 gauge. Is it really that detrimental? Yep. It's really that detrimental. So when you're doing DIY stuff, make sure that you double and triple check on your wires. I was like, why the heck does this keep shorting out? Why the heck isn't it working? Well, there's your answer. Wrong wire equals issues. So, stupid mistakes, we're done. So now I have to buy another 14-2. Hopefully I can find some cheap stuff, because I don't know that I have enough. And I'm going to have to crawl all the way back up on top of the roof, or on top of the attic again, and redo all these lights. And then they probably will work. But the thing about it is that am I going to have to rewire the whole freaking house? I hope not. I hope not, because holy crap. This is a pain in the you know what. 14 gauge wire is not going to be very useful on 12 gauge wire. This doesn't work that way. So anyway, make sure that you double check and triple check always your wires. Always. Thank goodness I had this sitting around, and that was the reason probably why I bought it. Probably because it was going to go in the house too, and not just the garage, because I was going to rewire the garage. I was thinking about rewiring the garage, rewiring the house, rewiring everything. I am such a moron right now. That would be why it's not working, because of the freaking wire gauge. So, So guys, it's the next day. I am less mad today than I was yesterday, actually cussing the whole entire thing out. But of course, you know, like I always say, we try to keep things more positive, but also if we do have a problem, we are going to share it on here. So don't think that I don't have problems or that we don't run into difficulties. So our electrical is on kind of permanently right now. You can see from the top right there and right there, which usually means that there's an issue with the outlet. So I am going to be fixing that part of things. I'm getting 2 new switches here pretty soon. Those are really cheap though. Those are what, 99 cents or something for them, which is really inexpensive compared to, you know, some other switches. I am going to wait until Monday to go through and buy the rest of the stuff that I need to get for next weekend, which next week we are going to hopefully be working on the posts themselves, which you can see that they're already finished. So if you see my next video, you'll know that I have started a whole entire new post video, which should be next. And then also I threw in some other things in there too. Like I said before, we are going to be posting 4 times a week. One of those days is going to be a live video, which a live video will be on Thursdays from now on. So if you have questions or anything like that, you know, let us know. It is sunny today, which is awesome. And it is going to rain again next week on the weekend, in which I want to get this stuff done. We might just create a tunnel or what have you in the middle of the hall for cutting all this stuff to keep the moisture down or sawdust down, so that even my dog doesn't breathe it in, because I really don't want them to breathe it in either. So we might do a couple different things to try, or I might just scoop my car outside and then just do it in the garage. So we are going to try to accommodate for that whole spring snow situation. Hopefully it won't be so bad. It wasn't that bad because it was 80 degrees or so for a couple days, so that was kind of nice. Hopefully it will change though, because Colorado changes quite often and it's not always set in stone that it's going to rain, snow, and whatever on those particular days. But right now in the forecast it's saying it will, not for next week or this next weekend. I guess it's Sunday today. So don't worry, we're getting electrical figured out. If we don't get the whole electrical thing figured out, then what I will do is end up making enough to where I can unscrew and screw that cement board back on. That way, in case I have to get an electrician over here to try to figure out how to fix this particular situation. I have tried multiple things so far. I have tried to basically change the switches over, which did not work. And then, of course, I was on the other wire too, so who knows if that had something to do with it or not. So that could have been the thing. So we'll see what happens this week, and hopefully I can figure out how to wire it this week, and then that way I don't have to run into any issues on the days that I am filming for the rest of this time, because I don't want to bore you with more electrical issues and go over the same things that we've already been over. So one of these videos I am going to have to go back and rewire in the attic all the lights, which I'm really not too happy about, but at least maybe that, then I won't have to get a new box. I may still have to, because there's some plugs that I have to put in, and you don't want to fill up your whole entire electrical box with just tons and tons of using all the boxes. You don't want to do that. That's really bad for the circuit board and everything else. Which means that if I get a box, I might be able to do that myself. Depending if I keep everybody labeled and everything else, it might work out okay. So we'll see what happens. But I would like to move all the circuits over too, so it may end up being to where I need a new box anyway, because it's in the middle of where I want to put a door for one of the things that I want to do in the future. So we might end up having to move it anyway, so we'll see what happens. I don't know. But anyway, so try, and it's not like we don't always have problems on the videos. We do try to keep more on the positive aspects of stuff, but stuff happens, okay? It is life. It's my life, my personal life, everything else that's out there on the internet, and stuff happens, okay? So it's not like everything's all rainbows and sunshines and roses and stuff. It's actually where we do have problems, okay? Stuff does happen. This house has had so many problems anyway with it that sometimes I'm like, everything's going smooth, and then all of a sudden some kind of thing happens. I just can't believe that I wired a whole entire light sequence up there and it's wrong, and yeah, so I'm not really all that happy about that part, but that's okay. I don't know what we're gonna do. I may have to move one of the lights anyway that's over here on the side, because it's in the middle of one of the posts. So we'll have to see what happens anyway. And if I do have to do that, then I have to scoot it over, and my whole entire like spacing and stuff is gonna look really weird. So we'll see what happens. I guess it ended up being bigger than what I thought it was gonna be. So that's another thing. So anyway, we'll get to it when we get to it. It might end up being like one of those things that we finish later, because we have so many other things that we have to do, and we're gonna make a huge mess down in this area. So I'm trying to clean up as much as I can, because we're gonna have to drape everything with plastic anyway. Stay tuned for the mess that's coming pretty soon. But anyway, try to aspire somebody and aspire something in, other people. Aspire yourself. Keep going, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Don't work too hard, but I know you will. And we'll see you next time on Inspire the Simple Life.